Good morning, dear student. Welcome once again to the SRBPS online classes. And today I am going to discuss one of the question of your exercise 10.1. So you can see a question on your screen. Question is about, in the following figure, we have to find out the value of x, y and z. So this is the figure which has given to us. Now, whenever question is given to us, the first thing is to find out what is given. That is really important, because this is the only tool by which we are able to find out the others unknown things, right? So here one angle is given to us which is 30 degree. Now the problem is here how we are going to write it, because there is no naming given to this figure. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to write, let's the given figure be triangle, any name you want, let's suppose PQR, right, with extended sides as x and y, right? So if I am starting here P, Q, this is R, this I am taking as x and this I am taking as y, right? Okay, but one thing that we have to consider, the name that we are using, it should not be already in the figure, right? And as you can see, I have taken xy, which is already being present here in the small letter. So I am going to change the name to anything like M and N. So now I am going to give it a name as M and N, right? So this is the ready figure to me. Now I am going to find out the value of x, y and z, right? So the very easy thing that we can see here, the symbol, and this symbol means this angle is of 90 degree, and wonderfully we have the two angles of a triangle with us. So it is not a difficult task to find out the third angle. So I know that which property have clicked your mind. Yes, you people are right. So the property which I am going to use here is angle sum property of a triangle, right? So here I am going to write that in triangle PQR, angle P plus angle Q plus angle, definitely I am not going to write R, but I can write straight away X here, equal to 180 degree, right? So now angle P is of 90 degree, angle Q is of 30 degree, and we have to solve this. So I need space for this, and I am going to erase the question here so that I can show you clearly. So now after getting it here, so 120 degree plus x will be equal to 180, x be here only, let's transpose 120 to the other side. So the value of x comes 60 degree. So by using one of the activity of a triangle, we have found the one interior angle of a triangle, right? Now one part is done. Let's move on to y or z. It's your choice which you are going to find out first. So now we are done with the one part. So now I am going to move in alphabetical order. So now I am going to find the value of y. So as you can see here, y is an exterior angle. Why so? Because it is using one of the side of a triangle as a arm, right? And so now when we know that it is an exterior angle, so definitely I am going to use the exterior angle property, and I know that you have also thought of the same. So y is an exterior angle, so definitely it is going to be equal to the interior angles of a triangle, So now you can see that x is adjacent to y because they are sharing the same vertex. So the rest angle which is P and which is Q will be interior opposite angles, right? So we are going to write them, angle P and angle Q. So the sum of angle P and Q will be equal to the Y. So P is 90 degree, Q is 30 degree, so it comes 120 degree. So here we can say that the value of Y is equal to 120 degree. Right, children? So in the same manner we can find the value of Z, because Z is also an exterior angle, and you can see here that Z is, so Z also is an exterior angle. So as you can see here, it is using the side of a triangle as its arm, right? So we are going to apply the same concept here, exterior angle property. So here I am going to write angle Z. So here we can see that again X is a what? X is an adjacent angle to Z, right? Because they are sharing the same vertex. So only angle P and Q are left, which is equal to the, whose sum is equal to the Z. So again 90 plus 30, that will be 120 degree. So Z will be equal to 120 degree. Right, children? So a very interesting thing that you can observe here, that the value of Y is equal to the value of Z. So can we apply any other concept here if I do not want to apply exterior angle property to find out the value of Z? If you carefully see your figure, right, observe your figure, so you will be able to find out one more relationship between Y and Z that we have learned in the chapter parallel line. Just look at the figure carefully. These two arms of an angle, or better to correct myself, these two sides of a triangle which is extended to till N and till M, you can see these two are intersecting rays, right? And here you can see that this angle and this angles are opposite to each other, right? And they are of the intersecting lines. So which concept is there which we are using when the two lines are intersecting to each other and the angle opposite to each other? So what type of angle these are? What type of angle? Yes, these are vertically opposite angles. What they are? They are vertically opposite angle. So here we can apply the concept of vertically opposite angle to find out the value of Z. So here I can write, instead of using exterior angle property, I can also write, or I can also use here, that the value of Z is equal to value of Y by vertically opposite angles concept. So here I can write Z is equals to 120 degree. Right, children? So in any question, as per the given information, we can apply a number of concepts, right? So you have to figure out, you have to recall all the concept, that whichever click your mind, you can apply it here, if it is completely suiting that particular situation, right? So I hope you understood this, you enjoy this question, how we can use two different methods to find out the same thing. So you will also do the same thing in the further questions. So thank you so much. Stay happy. Bye-bye.